This is going to be a fun video. Nose is still pretty congested, battling a cold here, but beside the point. Order from PSA came back yesterday. Tyler and Max, this was not the order that we sent out, because the cards that we sent out were all thin. I opened it up and looked at some cards just to see what they were, and they were all thick. So, but I did see the tracking for the order that the thin cards were your cards were at is on its way back. So tomorrow, and I'll probably make a video for that. Tyler, show your grades, and then Max, you didn't want yours shown, so I'll just ship them out. But let's focus on this order now. So I opened up one of the packages because on the top of PSA orders, if they're actually slabbed, they'll write how many there is. And they wrote like 11 on this one, and this one's blank. So I figured these were either didn't meet the minimum grade. And they're in here like this, right? And this is how they ship them back. PSA's losing some brownie points. But I don't know if I'm just being anal with the cards or what, but if I can get them out. These are some pretty nice cards, I mean, but they're just in these cases loose. Like, the cards can slip out easily. But they did add one thing. There was a rubber band around the top, but still sloppy PSA. See all these cards flying out? That's a Robert Griffin. That's atrocious, guys. But I'm not gonna rant about that. Let's just go through and see what happened here. So I think with this order, I was trying to be a little bit too tricky with it. I'm putting down minimum grades of 9. I don't think I ever did a 10 for a minimum grade, but you can't really see the cards even. This is a National Treasures Breeze, and then Charles Tops. I want to get them out to show the cards. 5-star Jamal Charles. Nice one. So I'll have to take another look at these. I don't know what I'll do with them from here. But that's a Calvin Johnson Premier. I don't want to go too in-depth on these because they're not slabbed. This order is about PSA. There's a Griffin. So I think you guys get the picture. This is a stack of cards that didn't get slabbed. I'll just flip through them real quick. That's cool because it was out of 10. Calvin Benjamin. These cases will also be reused for shipment. That was out of cup. Gretzky. So I'm going to have to check the order. Maybe it'll show on our packing slip. This is going to be a long video, guys, so if you're not into long videos, just skip it. Prime signatures, Robert Griffin. Some really nice stuff that didn't get slabbed, which is a huge bummer. Because when your stuff doesn't get slabbed, like if you put a minimum grade on your order, you still pay the fee, which really sucks. This is a Spectrum. It's got the patch. Calvin to 100. Really nice card, but condition sensitive. Pulled this one myself. Showcase. Not a fan at all of that product, but I did open a few boxes, and that was one of the nicer cards I pulled. This card's really cool. The Arrowhead Charles to 5, but kind of bugged me. I thought it was game worn, but it says event worn, so that's a bummer. Still pretty sick though. So there's a lot of cards I didn't slab. What, 20, 25? And there's only 60 some cards in the order, so this is going to be a small order of slabs. Calvin Benjamin, Rookies and Stars. This card's very questionable. Back in late November, I pulled it on camera. And I remember when I pulled it, the card was pretty much perfect. This is how it came back. Like, dented corner right there. That top left corner is all white and chipped in. That one's all white and chipped in, so I don't know if they have a dog at PSA that bites up the cards, but that one came back shabby. I'm going to have to ask them what's up with that. The thing about grading that is frustrating sometimes is you spend all this money, and put your cards in the care of other people, which is kind of a big step for some people. Because it took me a while to grade. I didn't start grading until 2010. This is a Sweet Breeze, 5-star. And when they send the cards back and they don't really care, I mean, I understand they have thousands of cards to grade, but if you're going to pay money for this, they might as well take care of the cards. When I sell something online in my store on eBay, if it's a dollar card, I ship it the same way as a $50 card. Just take care of the cards. That's all I ask. 5-star breeze. Alright, I'm gonna quit ranting. So basically all these cards did not meet the minimum grade, which is fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. Just send them back safe. It's hard to believe that some of these weren't 9s. There's a car SP Authentic, sweet card. Okay, that's all the ones that didn't, 5 minutes in, and that's all the ones that didn't get slabbed. Doesn't say the minimum grades on here. But on my initial order, I can look that up. But let's focus on the slab cards, not get off track. And I did look through a few of these. So here's some slabs. There's a funny story behind this Tarasenko. I was flipping through my base cards and it was sitting in the middle of a stack of base, so it wasn't protected. So if this was a 10, I'd be surprised. 10. Cards are so weird. How if you don't sleeve them or anything, they just stay protected. That's nasty. That's SP game used to 91 to his jersey number. So we're starting off with the hockey card. That's nice. So most of these are going to be Candid grades. Erica Brown Platinum, I pulled this out of a pack, and I just like the patch. And I think it's out of 5 too. Or maybe 10. 5 or 5. Bottom right corner. And I think he's going to break out this year, so I might start a little PC of him. That's sweet. Sammy Watkins SP Authentic, PSA 10. 3 colors. This is such a fun product to break. This is the one we're going to do a case break. I'm going to set it up. I'm going to do a separate video talking about that. How we'll do pricing. And I'm thinking random teams too on that. Finest, Kelvin Benjamin. Decent looking card. Nice grade too. Triple threads, which is, that design is pretty ugly. But 10 of 10. I pulled this out of a pack. PSA 9. So a lot of these cards I pulled out of packs myself. This is pretty sick. Just a nice patch, flawless. Brandon Cooks 10. 7 of 15. Pulled this one too. It's on card or whatever you want to call it. On plastic. Boros patch 275. It's a nice looking card. Not a huge fan of Strata, but there are a few nice cards out of it. I also pulled this one. It's not numbered because it's the base version, but it's got the Saints logo, the fleur-de-lis in there, so I thought it was a nice one to send off. Solid 9. These platinum patches aren't the easiest to grade. That's what I've learned. But that one got a 10. That's the black refractor of Kelvin 125. Nice looking card. 2-color patch on that one. That's sick. Flawless. The 25 patch. That's game used, I think. Yeah, game worn. Jamal Charles. And a nice looking card here. Mike Evans to 20. Tools of the trade. Patch. I don't know if some of that is glove, but nice looking card. And this product has free fall guys. That'd be a fun case too. I might be able to get these for about 50 some out of box. And I could offer some great pricing on a case of that one too. That's Absolute 14. Yeah, if I can get the products cheap, I'm not going to price gouge you guys. Okay, here's some more. So this was pulled by myself. SP Authentic Brandon Cooks, 3-color 10. This set's very easy, guys. So if you do break SP Authentic, the white outline of the card, it just doesn't lend to much chipping. So you're gonna get high grades, so which creates even more value out of the product if you think about it. I pulled this out of a Sterling box. Not a huge fan of the product. Just it's kind of, the stickers are so ugly, but to 15, Sammy Watkins. It's still a nice card, 10. That's the Pulsar. This is PC. Really like this one. Michael Vick, Museum 13 to 69. It's got a patch in that window. And that's PSA 10. And then I saw some of these earlier. I was pretty surprised by this one. I've opened up a lot of Topps Prime, and I've come to find that the chipping is pretty prevalent on these ones. White and on the back, well, on the front especially. But this card looked pretty clean when I sent it off, and it did get a 10, which is pretty cool. So I think he's got a bright future. Clowney, this was an 8. I only sent this off because of the nice patch, and it's out of 5. But a PSA 8's not bad. Still a nice card. It's a Rookies and Stars Emerald. And this was, I pulled this out of a case. Jeremy Hill PSA 9 to 550. Nice 2-color. And this was an SPX. This is one of the bonus packs you get in that product, which is cool. Every third box you get 5 hits. So that's a PSA 8.5 to 50 Bortles. Great looking card from Upper Deck. Sammy Watkins. I can't remember. No, I don't think I pulled this one. Bought it for like 30 bucks or something. But it's the 50. It's got the ball and the jerseys. So it's a PSA 9 now. It's a nice looking Watkins. Then a Charles 5-star. This is the base version to 115. PSA 10. This set's pretty easy. 5-star. Back in like 5-star, I think it was 2011, they were all chipped up, but they fixed the foil or whatever they use. So they came out a lot better for the future years. And this was really cool too. Museum Collection Charles 2013. Looks like the Vic. I think it's the same card, designed to 50. So it's a nice looking one. PSA 10 and PSA 8 on this one. It's a white card, so it shouldn't be tough to grade, so I'm guessing there's a dent somewhere around here. That's why I got an 8. But it's still game used, and it's a cool looking card. And it's got like dirt on it too. It's pretty neat. Let's get a close up. So there's a lot of Chiefs stuff coming back. So yeah, it's fun to break products and send in the cards, the better cards you hit, and then try to create some more value that way from the product. Okay, we got 3 more boxes, and then we'll be through this one. Carlos Hyde, who's slated to be the starter out there. PSA 10, SP Authentic, 550. That's a tier 3 patch auto. Same card. Another 10. So guys, this set, I mean, if you can get these patch autos in 10s, you're doubling or tripling the value. This probably turned a $30 card into 70, just like that. So that's one way that grading's really nice. This is a nice Breeze showcase. I think it's out of 5. Yeah, 4 or 5. It's a PSA 9. This is sick. I think I pulled this one on camera. 2 of 5. Winning Big Materials Gold. Eddie Lacy. Very nice card. PSA 9. That's solid for this set. There's a lot of chipping on these SPX 13s. This was just a cool one. Sterling Blue Wave Refractor Auto to 15, Jeremy Hill. Nice solid PSA 10 with a cool patch too. But I pulled this one too. Cooks to 35, purple. PSA 10. So I guess the Bowman Sterlings aren't tough to grade really at all. There's another SP Authentic 10. I pulled this out of a box. This is the first tier because they're out of 150. There's only like 3 players I think in that tier. Bortles, Manzo, who is a redemption, and Teddy Bridgewater. So PSA 10 with a nice patch there. I also pulled this one, David Carr, Platinum, base patch auto, not numbered, another 10. So I'm doing great with the cards that I pulled. All cards I pulled just go right into a sleeve. I also pulled this one. It's pretty cool. His stuff's been pretty hot because of the whole Brady thing, but it's all hype, I think. I don't know what that is. It's definitely the logo. Green refractor to 99, Jimmy Garoppolo. That's platinum. Pulled this one too. Great looking patch on that. David Carr. I said it again, Derek Carr. Jesus. PSA 10, great looking card. Tier 2 to 350. Got another one with the 3 colors. Derek Carr, 350. Patch auto 10. So we're just drilling the SP Authentic 14s right now. Two more. This will be a probably 25-minute video, but these are pretty nice cards. I don't want to show them. This is really cool, guys. Peterson, flawless to 5. Great looking patch. PSA 9. That's sick. Game worn, guys. I'll just throw that one away. That'd be cool to look at in 10 or 20 years, or I'm an old man. I pulled this one out of the box as well. Did not pull that Peterson because I don't buy flawless. It's too expensive for me. Kelvin Benjamin PSA 10 base, beautiful looking card. I did not pull this one, but it's a nice elite Evans New Breed to 49. This Taze I pulled out of a box of Select I bought, which is a really shaky product, but I was lucky enough to pull this Taze. I think it's numbered too. Yeah, to 15, so nice card. PSA 10 as well. Select Stars, 13, 14, by the way. I did pull this one, Sammy Watkins. The 00s bugged the hell out of me, and I think they do other people too. This is the red version to 25. Still a nice card. Don't know if I'll keep it because of the zeros. That's just the way I am, I guess. That's pretty sick. Showcase Beckham, PSA 10. I think it's out of 350. 125, so even better. 125 Beckham. It's a nice looking card. This was just a neat card because it's I had never seen it pop up. It's a Leaf Certified 08 Charles. Shoe jersey football. Mirror blue. I don't know why I can't find the numbering on it. Oh, there it is. 100. PSA 9. That set is pretty sensitive too. I like these flawless patches. They're sick. 15 AJ Green PSA 9. So that one looks great in the slab with the new holograms. I think that's our second 9 on a patch auto, which is still really solid. Barely 3 colors Garoppolo to 350. Yeah, 3. That's the second tier. Spectrum Owe. Just thought this one was nice. It's actually a thin card. See how they put it in that slab to 10. And it's his jersey number 7 of 10. So it's a nice card. I got this in a pack too. And Manzo. This was a redemption that came back. Sent it straight off like the next day. And PSA 10 to 50. Ball and jersey on that one. This is probably one of my longer videos I've ever made here. Alright guys, last one. So far this order's been fantastic. So I think what I did on this order was I did PSA 9 or 8.5 minimum. That's why we're not seeing any 8s. which I don't know how I feel about that. I think from now on I'm just going to let the cards get slabbed. Because it sucks getting back 20, 25 cards that aren't slabbed when you spent the money. I got this in a pack too, so the majority of these cards I pulled. Finest red, Watkins 275. Nice patch on that one. 10. Those finest cards aren't tough to grade at all. Here's another 10 out of finest. Derek Carr. Just the base version, but still 10. Mike Evans, this one's cool. It's got like the corner of the Bucks logo. Just the base version, but still. Mike Evans 9. 14 platinum. I did get this in a pack, and I just thought I'd grade it because it's back on. I got a 10 on that. Triple threads, jumbo jersey to 75. Here's a PC. This set looks really nice, but the black outline really makes it harder to grade, but I just wanted it slabbed. Brandon Cooks, limited. A solid 8.5. This is actually one of my favorite set designs of the year. The thing holding it back is the sticker, obviously, but it's still nice. This is a really cool card. Premier 08 Charles, PSA 10 to 275. So the PSA 10s in this order are just rampant. This is a nice looking card. Jordan Matthews to 50. I got this in a pack. Three colors. On card PSA 9 Strata. Top Strata. There's some nice stuff in there. Kelvin Benjamin 8.5 in finest. So I must have missed something there, but that's still pretty good. Base version, not numbered. That was out of a pack. So the majority of these. This is really cool. I got this in a pack of Inception. Or box. 1 of 25, so it's a 101, right? Gold ink on card. Doesn't have the 00s. It's Photoshop. It doesn't look bad. PSA 10. It's the gold version. Dante Moncrief. I like that card. This is such a weird card. These Topps Prime little mini jerseys. I didn't pull this. I bought it for like $10, but still cool. PSA 9. Just a football to 10. I almost graded it because it was on 10. Back on last one. That's nice. Flawless. Calvin Johnson to 25. Game used jumbo patch. Beautiful card. So that's it for this order. That was, I mean, it was disappointing the way we got all those cards back that weren't slabbed and the way they were sent back. I think they're still all okay. I just wish they'd take an extra 2 minutes, or I'll even ship them out some tape. Ship them out a couple of rolls of painters if they're running low. But thanks, guys, and there is another PSA coming back. Should be here tomorrow. Thanks.